All right. Sick. How we doing, people? Here is part 4. Let's kick this off. So yeah, at the end of the last one, we found the heart. The guy's here with his little willy out. Nightingale, I believe his name was. So yeah, I can't really explain what the fuck is going on in that. There's this point in the game. Saga's part made a bit more sense. Alan's made fucking no sense. But that's what we like. We like the mystery.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadows cast, the third eye now open. To project the night, this is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. Terror of the light, third eye now to project the night. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. I wonder what that means. I guess there's nothing else to do with my man over here. Bullet goes right through him. Of course. I must say, Alan looks very dapper. Suit is very nice. The little elbow patches. He's got the man bag. He's swagged out, man. All this chaos. Man looks good. And also, for anyone that saw the launch trailers, all this other stuff like the teasers and all that stuff, I swear to God, when I first saw the face in the trailer, I swear it was Jake Gyllenhaal, man. And I feel like I'm the only person that's thought that. I literally thought it was Jake Gyllenhaal. But yeah. It's some Finnish actor or whatever, but I mean, he doesn't look like him now in the game, but the trailer stuff,
the murder site,
big time.
Hanging in the air, a meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath, the dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that's soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
There's some little stutters here and there. It's going to, that might have been a loading, a little subtle loading screen or something like that. Just check my streams are running all good before we continue, just in case my mic's off or any weird shit like that. There's some little stutters here and there. Oh, that's running very good. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, I'm getting some little, well, I had some little micro stutters there.
Closer now.
Close that door, Alan. Alright. Train stops here, wait here to board. Yo, bunch of loot. Nice bit of handgun ammo. That arrow. Oh, there's a thingy. Okay. Give me that. Word of power. Right, 5%. Let me just check. Because anytime I knock my mic, I think I've broke it. I think it will just turn off. Because it's happened before, and I've done a whole stream with the mic disconnected because I knocked it. Because this mic I'm using now has a really poor USB connection. All right. I think we're good. Apologies. So, provides 5% chance to not consume ammo when firing the revolver. That's terrible. Increases knockback force fan shotgun to 30%. Flare gun projectile area effect. Haven't got a flare gun yet, so I've no idea if that's good or not. I mean, probably just make the shotgun insane. Like, flare gun's probably pretty useful because it's all about the light, but we'll go with the mega shotgun. I probably missed a bunch of these already. I haven't been really scanning everything. Dark Place. Photography and video exhibition by Alice Wake. That's Alan's wife who went missing. And then he saved her, but then now he's in the dark place. So we don't know where Alice actually is at the moment. Definitely getting some little hitches for some reason. Are we ready to leave now, or? Okay. Just before we go outside, I just want to see if there's anything else. I mean, I don't even know if we're supposed to go outside at this point. Oh. Okay, so for now. Okay, so I think this was where we came in, right? So. Oh yeah, I can't actually cross. Okay. Let's just check the bottom here before we leave. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There is light and there is darkness. There's guilt and there's atonement, but the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. There's a long journey through the night, back to the light. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. There's guilt and there's atonement. The scale always needs to balance. I was late just before trying to reach my destination. A lighthouse for some reason I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road. I think that's the intro to Alan Wake. Okay. I'd say we're good to go back out. So I'll pick up this light. So now I have 4 of these now. It's pretty good.
Parliament Tower, our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Where is that apartment? Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay. So apparently it's where Alan used to live. I only played like the first couple hours of the original Alan Wake, and it did show him in an apartment at the beginning with his wife in New York, but it didn't show that much about the building.
The plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Okay. God, I love how good this game looks, man. I think I love this game, to be honest, but geez, it's just so pretty. I'm just completely immersed in the atmosphere. Like, it's just so... It's such a pretty game. They fucking nailed this. Yo, Ocean Avenue, that's interesting. He said this is not a lake, it's an ocean. And then this is Ocean Avenue. There's like little Easter eggs and shit to pick up everywhere. I'm trying to kind of take it all in. I saw a lot of this graph stuff at the beginning. These posters for like Alex Casey movies. Your ticket to the Pacific Northwest. Obviously the connection with where Saga is right now. Obviously the connection with he's pretty much writing her story. Say, oh, that was classic software, and then scratch graffiti there. Parliament Tower, look how pretty this is. Goddamn. Just gotta line it up.
He was a victim. The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Oh shit. Yo, I'm glad that the light went that time because I knew that was coming. So I'm cool. You can't touch
Alice's
this.
photo equipment.
Can't touch this shit, bro.
Set to go off when the door opens.
I saw that one coming. You have to try harder than that, Alan Wake. Okay.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
I think it's about to get weird. Even weirder. Pick photos for exhibition
This is a photo of
posters.
Scratch.
Also,
How
Scratch
else
is the
get this?
shadow. Maybe that's the shadow thing that keeps
He's
fucking
stalking her.
jump scaring me, bro. Pick photos for exhibition posters. Yo, that's the girl from Control. I swear down, that's Jesse. Is it? It might even be his wife. I don't know. That looks like Jesse. That's kind of crazy. Pick photo for exhibition posters. Yeah, even just hearing the rain on the window is just... so immersive, man.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. The
What's
symbol wasn't here before.
This is actually his old apartment. Okay.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Focal point of the dark place.
Alice's memory card.
Nice. Anything in the fridge? Beautiful pad, man. Wakes a baller. Look at this place. Nice spot. Alright, let's go. Plug it in. Plug it in, boy.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Mm-hmm.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Goddamn Scratch, motherfucker.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Oh, damn. What? Return. Fuck yeah, let's go. That was sick. Whoever the fuck that was, it was sick.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever.
Yo, there's like such a small number of games where I just soak up every part of it, and this is that game. Like, I have ADHD, right? So my attention span is terrible. So like 9 times out of 10, for a game to really grab me, it's got to be something special where I can just sit and focus on it. Doesn't happen often. I'm trying to think even the last story-based game that did that. God of War didn't do that. Last of Us didn't. Like, there's few. So I just skipped a lot of stuff. So like this game, man, it's the real deal. It's the real deal. I just hope that it maintains this level of quality to the end, and it just doesn't go to shit. But I'm gonna stay optimistic. Stay optimistic. It's very good so far. Been a minute since we've seen Saga.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like like darkness when night falls. But last time it...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
Good question.
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Okay. Back a saga, huh?
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Okay. Let me just check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Cool.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
A cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The right.
Because he wrote everything.
The next chapter. The next chapter. The next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
He's hiding pages. I don't really know what the clicker is. I didn't beat the first game, but my understanding is it's like a light switch or something. It must be more than that, but I don't really know.
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington.
Uh-oh.
He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected.
Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put the heating on. Give me 30 seconds, dudes. All right. I'm back. Apologies for the slight intermission. I reorganized myself and put the heating on. Nice. All right.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Is he telling the truth? Probably not.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
I love how, like, Saga is, like... Technically, Saga and Thingy are just written into this story. But they're just, like, super chill about the whole thing. They're just like, yeah, just another day. Like, this is totally believable. It's funny to me. That, like, if they were just actual cops, they would be like, we're arresting you, Alan, you're fucking crazy. But it's like, cool. Where's the pages? I like that, though. I like that it's not like, she's not really dramatic, like, this is crazy. I can't believe this. She's just like, yeah, cool. What's up? What do we need to do? Give me the evidence.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Mm-hmm. It's a magic light switch. Okay. Where is the clicker? Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fable clicker for the first time. The cult of the tree is in possession of the clicker.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Mm-hmm.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Okay, so this is the unfolding of a new book. So Initiation is already released. I guess is like the past few years, and then Return is what's playing out in this game, I imagine. Wake wrote a book in the dark place called Return. Scratch edited it into a horror story. The story's events are slowly coming true. So Scratch probably wrote in the Cult of the Tree. And probably wrote in Killing Nightingale. The story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual.
Right.
That means the effect isn't immediate. There's still time to fix this. Wake was trapped in a dark place for 13 years. Wake is in another world that entire time. Correct. There's an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. Going to Wake, the Dark Presence can sometimes take his appearance. How and why? Flashlight seems to weaken. Taken. It would make sense that light is effective against the dark presence too. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. Well, the areas are safe from the dark presence. Scratch and the dark presence are interchangeable. Yeah, Scratch is the dark presence. When the dark presence looks like Wake, it goes by the name Scratch. An evil twin is a bit convenient. I'll keep an eye on it. If we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest. Right.
Yeah.
That only gives us 2 days to stop this. Must get a clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch will be sent back to the dark place. Some other strange reality, the dark place merge with ours. This place and the dark place, the page called this area an overlap.
Doesn't look right.
The fuck? Does this one go? Yeah. I entered the Cauldron Lake overlap by reciting the poem. The poem was about a local legend, a witch's lost heart, about terror. That one's for later. Okay. The cult of the tree. The cult could be followers of Scratch. They have the clicker after all. Guess that'd be who's involved. The cult could be followers of Scratch. Cult. Yeah. Why work for Scratch? What does the cult get out of it? Good question. Well, I mean, more likely that they had to work for him because he wrote that in the story.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
It's Twin Peaks, man. I killed Nightingale. I had to. He was a monster. The flooding around Cauldron Lake receded afterward. Nothing about this makes rational sense. We found Alan Wake, a writer missing for 13 years, at the shore of the lake. Hopefully, you can shed some light on this. Any more cases? I think that's that. Track down the clicker and watery. Yo,
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
You can switch between Alan and Saga stories via the bucket in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. See, I find this really strange. Like, do you reach a point in one of the stories where the game says, you know, you should probably play the other one now, you know, in order for this to make sense, or what? Like, I'm kind of confused how this is going to work because the story is obviously such a crucial part of the game. So I wonder if, like, there's an optimal way to play each story. Gonna have to see how it plays out, but hopefully doesn't affect the story, like, you know, the overall pacing and experience. I kind of would rather it was just chosen for me, if I'm honest, but we'll see how this plays out. I'm not quite sure. My main thing so far is I wish you could drive, man. Like, I'd feel like a real true detective if I could just leave the station, get in the car, and actually drive to the forest. Like, that would just make this just unbelievable. The fact that you can't is just like, yeah, I wouldn't say it doesn't make the game bad. I just I wish that would be a thing. That would just be even more immersive. Like, that would be insanely immersive if you could do that. So maybe I should use this shoebox now. I'm getting kind of full. Shotgun shells, bandages. Throwable flare, throwable gas canister. Alright, so I feel like I don't need the gas canister right now. Batteries are always good. Shotgun shells might be useful soon. This death charm I probably don't need right now. And we'll keep everything else, I guess. 5.5 hours, let's go. Okay, so you can change. I could just change to Alan here.
To escape. A dark presence had stopped me.
So how do I go back?
The title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it. I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
No, I can't be back in this again. Surely not.
Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
Bro,
I
what?
was back.
What?
And I hadn't forgotten.
He is as an
I knew how
artist
this worked
and
now.
as a man.
I could take
Where he comes
control,
from, where
no
he
more
draws his
surprises.
inspiration.
Okay, hold on a minute. How to go back to Saga episode from Alan. I don't know. Well, it looks like we're doing this one now.
In the dark
I'm cool with
hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
So, okay, so I just made a save, didn't I? Because I think I maybe rather do the Saga mission now. I don't really know. It's too much choice, dude. Hmm. To what order to play? Should I play Alan or Saga's story first? It's not particularly clear whether finishing one character story will lock you out to complete the others. For our recommendation, it doesn't matter what order you play them in or whether you choose to play all of them first, you'll still be able to complete both storylines. The order you complete them is up to you. You can either play all of Alan's in one go, all of Saga's, or jump between the two as you see fit. Keeping to one character can make the game feel more episodic, but I personally recommend jumping between them after each main mission or chapter. This way you progress at a steady pace. Okay, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go like one at a time. I think that works for me. Because then it breaks them up and I enjoy both in their own ways. So I'm going to go back to, I think it was this one. So let's see. Yeah, I definitely did just make a save, so. All right, cool. Yeah. So thanks to the internet for deciding how I'm going to play this game. That's I needed somebody to tell me because that was too fucking overwhelming. But yeah, perfect. I'm gonna go one. We're gonna flip between them. So one Saga, one Alan, one Saga, one Alan till the end. Unless I'm getting really sick of one of them, then I'll go do the others. But that works for me.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay. So, how do I actually get out of here? This way? Yo, relax, Saga, chill. You good, bro? It's so Twin Peaks, man. This whole Saga storyline. Heavy Twin Peaks vibes.
Okay, past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
The stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Dude, he has beady dead marble eyes. What are you talking about? Look at this guy. Terrifying.
So who's in for a bet this year?
Yo, they
$100 says there'll be at least
they
one
spent
fender bender between
all
both
the
of us.
money on the main characters, man.
You caused it yourself.
Yeah, I'm not taking
Dude, looks
that
like
picture.
20. Looks like Dead Rising 2009 or some shit. Terrifying. Yeah, they ran out of money for the NPCs, man.
And welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin. Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express. Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well. Serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park. Just you're eating our goat's coffee. It's not a Ferris wheel. And finish off keychains.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Yeah, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir. Is there anything else I can help you with, sir? Would you like a complimentary dinner tonight?
Well, that almost makes up for the ineptitude of this place.
I'm glad to hear it.
I can't get through this.
Pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. But I have her uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Yes. Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain. That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week? Also rain. Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
We're having some technical difficulties right now. My mic disconnected. And that made the stream lag. And then I thought it was something wrong with this stream, but it was the mic disconnecting. Now the mic's back. Game's running fine. But yeah, that little coffee sequence, it froze up, so I apologize. I was saying, I don't know when that cut off, but I was just saying we got a couple of viewers in the stream, so welcome, guys. Yeah, feel free to say hello. Just hanging out this evening, playing some Alan Wake. Yeah, I have this issue with the microphone disconnecting, so we should be good now. I apologize for that little technical issue, but yeah, we should be good. Just gonna wait for my stream to run up on YouTube so I can just check everything's good. We seem to be good now. If my mic cuts out, please do drop me a comment in the chat. Just be like, I can't hear you, and I'll fix it up.
Deerfest is coming, rain or shine, and that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they have one float in the shape of a swan, long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans?
No.
Right.
Disconnect again.
Time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Check. Hello, check. Hello, check. Check 1 2. Hello, check 1 2. Hello. Hello. Okay. Hello, check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check. Dude, this mic disconnecting is really jarring me. Okay. Let's continue. We good? We good. I'm seeing if there's anything left in the station to check out, and then we'll move from here. But yeah, this is the Shure MV7, which is a great microphone. It sounds great. It's very affordable. But they decided to put a USB 2, whatever it is, USB A or whatever, which is like an ancient USB slot. And it's really easy to break, very easy to disconnect. You move it even slightly and it comes unstuck. So it's a bit of a nightmare, the connection to it. So eventually it will break and I'll actually get a DSLR connection. But for now, we're just running USB. Tommy didn't want me to come. Dude. Hello. Check. Check. Hello. 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 Check 1 2. Hello. Check 1 2. Hello. Check 1 2. Hello. Check 1 2. Appears to be lagging. Appears to be lagging. Audio is lagging. Audio is lagging. Hello. 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 Check. Hello, check 1 2. Hello, check 1 2. Okay, probably gonna have to reset the stream. Hello, 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 check, hello, check. Yeah, I'm definitely having some technical difficulties right now. Hello, check. Hello, hello. Hello, check. Hello, check. Check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Hello, check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check. 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 Okay, we good? We good now? Maybe. So? Maybe so. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hello. 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 There's a little bit of a delay. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Really apologize for that. I think we're back up and running now. So again, let's see how long this lasts. Hopefully it doesn't cut out again.